Cash for clunkers will crash, the government claims, if another $2 billion in funding, already approved by the House, is not approved by the Senate before its 4-week recess starts Friday.
If it doesn't happen this week, it's unlikely that we'll make it to the weekend with a program that can continue.
But there is resistance in the Senate.
We estimated this would cost $1 billion. Now they're saying we need $2 billion more. Our children and grandchildren can't afford to make these car dealers well right now.
And others are questioning the program's value to the auto industry and the economy.
I would argue that we would be better off actually not spending the extra money.
Jeremy Anwill, CEO of the auto website Edmunds.com, says car sales were already starting to pick up on their own.
To me, this is the sales equivalent of a sugar rush. It makes you feel good for a little while, but then when you come back down, you pay for it.
The Cash for Clunkers program has been driving shoppers into showrooms. But according to one research firm, Cash for Clunkers has so far accounted for only 105,000 sales, less than half industry estimates, which would mean the program may still have more than enough money to meet demand without more funding. What's more, there are doubts about whether many of the clunkers traded in actually meet the strict standards of the program.
There's a lot of discussion and a lot of debate as to the veracity or the reliability of a lot of these deals.
The Transportation Department says some 80% of the vehicles traded in are pickup trucks or SUVs, and that the average vehicle purchase gets nearly 10 miles a gallon better fuel economy than the one traded in for scrap. But more than half of the cash in the Cash for Clunkers program is going to buy foreign cars. No question, consumers are getting a deal, but some analysts say we may be paying people to trade in cars now that they would have had to trade in soon anyway. Katie?
And Anthony, Americans are not only buying cars again, they're buying stocks again. The summer rally continued today with the Dow Industrials gaining nearly 115 points to close at its highest level in 9 months. And in the wider market, the S&P 500 closed above 1,000. Anthony, the market's flying high. What is that telling you?
The market seems to be telling us it's expecting the recovery to be stronger than we expected. I mean, the NASDAQ crossed 2,000 today for the first time since October. The S&P 500 crossed 1,000 for the first time since November. Now take a look at this. If you go back to the low for the S&P 500 back in March, a very apocalyptic 666, we are actually up 50% in less than 5 months in the S&P 500. And economists that I talk to believe this rally is for real, that stocks could still go higher from here. So hopefully it's going to get easier opening that 401k statement.
Good news 2 nights in a row. I don't know what we're going to do, Anthony.
No extra charge.
Thank you very much.